Hi, this is Tim from Ahead Physio. You might be sitting at home and you've just torn a muscle and you might be wondering, why did that happen to me? Well, this video is made just for you. Okay, so I'm going to run you through some of the risk factors as to why you might have torn a muscle. Now, I've got a little graph that I'll show you that makes it a bit easier to illustrate. So if you picture 4 quadrants, so on this vertical line, we've got your muscle strength. So at the top, your muscles are nice and strong. Down the bottom, not so much, might have a bit of weakness. Now, on the horizontal axis, we're going to have your flexibility. So in terms of straining a muscle, if you're down in this quadrant down here, where your muscles are weak and inflexible, you're much more likely to have a muscle strain. On the flip side of that, if you're up here and your muscles are nice and strong and they're flexible, fantastic, lucky you, chances are you're not going to strain that muscle in a hurry. People can have different combinations of these, so obviously you can be quite flexible but very weak, and you can be up here too where you're very strong but also very tight, and neither of those are ideally desirable either. This is where everyone should be. We all want to be aspiring to be in the top part of that quadrant to reduce our risk of tearing a muscle. So what a physio can do for you is assess whereabouts you are with your muscles on that graph, whether you're down here in a pretty high risk of injury or whether you're up in the safer category. And I guess down here the emphasis will be if you're nice and flexible but a bit weak, we can show you ways of strengthening certain muscles. If you're up here where you're nice and strong but pretty inflexible, the emphasis might be more on stretches to address that. Either way, I hope that makes sense and explains and gives you some clarity as to why you might have strained a muscle. Where on that graph were you when it happened, and where would you like to be in future? Thanks for watching.